So yeah, like I said, let's check out Splodey. See what this game's all about. We'll play this for like an hour or two. Kind of see how we feel about it. I'm excited though, because it looks really cool. Got really good reviews. I think this is one of those games where for the people that get really into it, they try to do the speed runs. They try to like compete for better times. I don't know if there's like a speedrun community for it necessarily, but there's definitely people that like try to like up the ante with like getting better times for certain maps, that kind of thing. All right, so here's my little fella. Is there a run option? So that's actually kind of surprising. I thought my guy would move a little bit faster. What I think I might do is maybe up the mouse sensitivity up just a little bit. Oh, looks like I cannot right now. Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep at it. Oops. Yeah, I see this over here. Okay, so that's something else then. All right, I can already tell you this is actually going to be a little bit tricky. This is trickier than I thought it would be. Trying to get like the aiming down perfect, especially like trying to like bounce off of a wall like that. Like that's actually a little bit tough. And I keep reflexively trying to hit the space button. Now I can go through the space button here. Don't drink those potions. Okay, let's start here then. Kind of see what this gets us into. All right, I'm sorry. I do need to go back to the main menu because I want to up the mouse sensitivity a little bit. That is, if that's an option. Gameplay, I think I saw settings, controls, sense? Is that the same thing as sensibility? Oh, control sense. Like sensitivity. I'll assume that's yes. I'll say 140. Try that. Unfortunately, access dead zone. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's another way to see until we're like in the action. Is that a little bit quicker? Ooh, that's like maybe a bit too much. Yeah, that's a bit too much. All right, it's a shame we can't actually access the options in game, but it's pretty quick going back, obviously. So 100 was a little bit short. 140 was too much. I think 120 should probably be good. Receive Twitch that's right, there's the Twitch notifications, yeah, which a lot of people either don't pay attention to or like, I don't know, like in my case, I feel like Twitch notifications haven't really worked for me in a while. I can't remember the last time I got a Twitch notification for a streamer that I follow going live, even in cases where I've elected to say, yes, I want notifications. So I think on Twitch's end, it's not always reliable, unfortunately. But you're right, there is that, Irasi, there is that. That's for the OGs, my man. That's for the OGs. So, good to know that, yes, the potions explode us forward. And they also explode, you know, they can explode platforms. So, that's kind of good to know that you can, you can break things with it. It said R. Okay, so R, for one thing, I got an achievement for dying. Or for exploding myself. And R is to reset, which is nifty. They do the email. Yes, I do get emails, which is nice. So I do get emails. But yeah, for a while there was like an actual, like an actual pop-up notification. Maybe it was integrated into Windows somehow. I'm not sure exactly how it worked, but I would get like an actual Windows pop-up notification. But I just stopped getting them a while back, unfortunately. All right, so let's continue with this one then. So once again, we saw that these particular bricks are destructible. So we have to be extra careful and not explode ourselves if we can help it. This is watch your step. Oops. There we go. I feel like in the previews I've seen of this game, they showed people like moving super fast. Like super fast. And it made me think like, oh damn, this game is like, I'm gonna be like bouncing all over the place, being a fast lad, being super cool. It makes me wonder if there's like boosters to make you go faster. Whoopsie daisy. Like Mario Kart style. Whoops. Walk across this little boost pad for extra speed, like that kind of thing. See, our movement, our ground speed is pretty small. But that's okay. Doesn't have to all be fancy. Now I wonder, can I be a tricky little fella? Can I be a tricksy little fella? I don't know if I'm advised against taking like the higher road like this. Oh, there's something up there. Oh my, what have I found? I found a cauldron of sorts. What in the fuck could this be? Is this a bonus level? Oh god, we got this chromatic aberration happening. That's exciting. So this is probably like an extra tough level. I got slurped into a teeth portal. Portal dentata, apparently. Alright, so I have to, like, either go above that thing. Oh, okay, not going above it. I'll have to go underneath it. There we go. Oh, but that cloud stuff is not good. Alright, so in that case, the cloud stuff, the purpley gloop is not good. I think my only option is to try to go over him. Unless I could... Hold on, can I shoot? So say it'd be one thing if that was collidable, I could bounce off the top. Cause yeah, I want to like get either over him. I can't go underneath, can I? No, I cannot go underneath. I'm just thinking maybe if there was like a momentum aspect. What's that noise when we die, by the way? Does it go like... Oh, you can? Oh, you can pop out. Good to know. Okay, good to know. Yeah, alright, so you can go into the mouth sphincter, but it's not a death sentence. You can pop out while they're chewing on you. Hey, look at that. I feel like such a cool fella. Cool. That's so neat. I feel like such a neat fella. Look at us gaming out here. All right, cool. And that makes me feel a little better. And we got a key of some variety. Looks like the frost key from Banjo-Kazooie. One of those forbidden items we were always wondering about as kids. Alright, I need to know what is down here. What awaits me? It's death. Okay, so you're supposed to go down this little fun route. Whoops. There's supposed to be a cool little fella. And really, I mean, isn't that the whole point of this game, is to just be a little guy? Being a little fella, just a cool little fella. Doing cool little guy things. Little guys. What's up, Pooba? Good to see you, buddy. Got Todd in the house. The whole of glory, that's right. I mean, ideally, there's fewer teeth. Ideally. But, hey, man, beggars can't be choosers, right? I'll take what I can get. Also, I want to look for more of those little secret cauldron areas. Ooh, there's something fancy down here. There's something cool, which is probably what we want. Actually, I'm going to grab this now. Oh, that activated the portal because the portal was sad and dead earlier. I'm dead. Look how sad and dead the portal is. It's very upsetty spaghetti. Yeah, I want to like see if there's anything else. Oh man, this is tricky. This is one of those games where you could absolutely drive yourself bananas trying to lick all of the walls. But yeah, it's probably not happening. So we'll just be sparing then about how frequently we explode. We usplode. We definitely got to get this guy. But I'm going to see if I can safely blow these things up. As you can tell, I'm not really concerning myself too much with, like, you know, getting the best times and going fast. I'm just trying to, like, survive. I enjoy these kinds of games, and I enjoy the challenge. I don't know. For some reason, I thought that was going to scroll. I enjoy the challenge of, like, trying to complete the levels and that kind of thing. But I'm not so concerned about, like, oh, man, I got to get a better time. I got to go fast. I'm just like, nah, I just want to, like, successfully get through the game, or at least a chunk of it, and feel accomplished. Like, I have a very low bar for what I consider to be a successful run. And I don't know why. For some reason, I thought there was going to be something kind of in that open space to the right. I was like, ooh, I bet if I continue walking, there'll be something cool. And there was nothing cool. It was just sadness. But that's okay. An achievement for collecting your first lost soul. That's a little purple friend. So I guess that's a thing we'll potentially at least try to get more of as the time goes on. So, arc that over. And I'm assuming we don't need all three of the little fellas. Assuming I don't need all three of these things. I'm full of shit. We actually do need all three of them. What I think I might do is go for this one next. This one down here. Actually, this doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter too much because this is all gonna have to get got anyway. We'll need like a surface to explode off of anyway. So it's like I either do this now or I do it when we go down. So it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Ooh, I kind of made an awkward spot for myself. Will this be enough? Whoop. Not quite. But if I go up here... Oh, not quite. Okay. That's gonna be the tricky one for sure. This Lost Soul seems like a fairly low-hanging fruit. There's not like a lot of risk for going for this one. I think what I might do is, yeah, maybe I'm thinking drilling down, like straight down is probably like the safer route for that one. Or no, let's go this way. Oh wait, no, but again, yeah, the issue was that I missed the little fella, and when I dropped down for it, that was like I had to use an extra jump to be able to pick this thing up. There we go. In fact, can I just do this? Look at that. We're gaming. All right, cool. That makes me feel a little better. So now I have a finite number of opportunities for this, but I'm feeling pretty confident. All right, we got there. I appreciate how it says like the leaderboard is 10 minutes. It's like, yes, if it took me 10 minutes for any of these, then I've got bigger problems. Okay, so all right, this one is scrolling, which I appreciate. Thinking what I could do if I could break this fella, break that top guy, jump up, and then I jump up. There we go. So we're set there. Yeah, let's break this from a distance. Gotta be smart about these things. There we go. And there we go. All set. I'm pretty sure we're getting more Lost Souls. Ooh. So it seemed like we like reach those little hidden spots by just sliding against the wall, that kind of thing. There we go. So I bet it's over on the right side. If I can jump over this thing. There we go. Hey, there we go. So, yeah, you don't have to, like, break a wall or, like, destroy anything to reveal it. You just have to walk across the part of the wall or the floor to reveal it. Towers of Goo. I'm seeing another pattern here where we have more nice and teethy glory holes. Now, I wonder, is this going to be one of those where the trajectory... that it, like, the velocity is matched, or the velocity continues and you go through a portal? It sure is. It is absolutely one of those cases. So, I need more juice. We're gonna need like a bit more juice. There we go. Up this way. Oh, don't touch the, yeah. This is gonna be a tricky one. You have to hit it while the iron is hot. There we go. Oh, can I just actually? Yeah, it's like can I bounce up one side of the wall like over and over and over, or do I have to alternate? Because if I have to alternate, that's gonna be tricky. But if I'm allowed to do that kind of thing. Oh, actually, I should have full committed. I should have full committed because yes, we can clear it. We can clear it. There we go. Just like that. Never even broke a sweat. Oh, I was there, baby. I was there. Damn it, I fell off the side there. Yeah, you kind of have to, like, throw caution to the wind and just go fast and eat ass. Ooh, I should have kept going. Yeah, I should have listened to my own advice. I should have kept going. Right. Ooh, look at that, man. We kind of overshot that one, actually. It was too powerful. I shouldn't have slowed down. What am I doing? I keep thinking I'm in the clear. I keep thinking. Try that again. Oops. Ouch. I appreciate the noise. I could see this being really big for people who played a lot of Super Meat Boy back in the day. Oh, shit, fuck. Played a lot of Super Meat Boy back in the day, and we're like, man, that game was great, but I want something that's like a little bit different. Because there's a bunch of like Super Meat Boy likes out there. There's a bunch of Super Meat Boy likes where their whole thing is precision platformer and it's really tough. And that's, oh heck, and that's, you know, there's like new stuff and there's new gimmicks and like, you know, interesting level design, that kind of thing. But it still just boils down to 2D platformer and it's hard. And you can do a lot with that. It's not like 2D platformer, but it's hard is a solved game genre. There's, you know, there's interesting levels you can do. There's cool switch ups, mix ups you can do. But Oh shit, that was too fast. Oh, too much. Oh, that was too slow. So anyway, yeah, the idea of something like this where, yeah, it's a very different kind of platform mechanic it's very fresh, which I appreciate. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I kind of missed my opportunity there. There's very much an established rhythm. I think I was like going too fast. I think I need to slow it down a little bit because I think if you're going too fast, it kind of sets you off the rhythm. I think there's like an expected rhythm you're kind of supposed to follow here. Ooh, is this gonna be rough? We got there. Where am I? Oh, I was in a hole. I was in a mouth hole. So I need to recognize once you're in that mouth hole, you gotta act somewhat fast. Oh, Shayna's here. Hi, Shayna. Suddenly I just felt this fuzzy blob rubbing up against my hand. Like, hello, Shayna the cat. Hello. Shayna's here, by the way. Here to make everyone's day better. Especially mine. What's up, Dolph? Oh, she just sneezed on my leg. Thank you for that, Shayna. Thank you for sneezing on my leg. Can I wipe that? Jesus. Shayna's like, I'm here, motherfuckers. I'm here to make everyone's day better. Let me wipe that off. She every like maybe a few times a day she might like sneeze a little bit, just like a little like. Burp. And usually it's dry, but sometimes there'll be a little gunk. So it's like, oh, thank you for the gunk. That's so nice. All right, okay. So she's here. So now I have to. I get the joy. I get the privilege of like trying to arch my arms around her and deal with this. But that's okay. That's okay because this is how we learn. Also, my death count is increasing mostly rapidly. So now I'm able to embarrass myself with you know with more data points. You know, it's always good if you're gonna embarrass yourself in a video game. You need some good ways in which to make it happen. You know, you need more evidence to suggest like just how bad at the game I am. Oops. 51, yeah, 51. That's nothing. If we're not at triple digits by the time we're done with whatever world this is, then I haven't done my job good enough as a professional gamer person. Oh, right, don't jump off that one. Only my second time into the second glory hole. You know, everyone remembers their second glory hole. The first glory hole, you're a little nervous. It's a little bit new. It's a little bit fresh. You don't quite know what's happening, but you're just there for a good time. But yeah, the second glory hole, you know, there's expectations, right? You know the general mechanisms, so there's more emphasis on handling it a little bit better than the first time. At least that's what I'm assuming we're all talking about when we talk about these glory holes here. Like, I don't know what else we could be referring to. There we go, up the top. Ooh, that cut that one pretty close. One of those jumps is a little bit dicey. Yep. Oh, shucks. Yeah, once again, I feel like I was going a little bit too fast there. Oh, can I clear it? Oh, fuck. Okay. Now, I wish I could say that that I could, like, blame Shayna for being on my lap and trying to, like, arch my arms over her. I wish I could say that was making this harder. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't, but I wish I could say that, oh, the reason I'm doing bad is because of this goddamn cat on my lap. Whereas the reality is, no, I'd be struggling regardless. So as much as a convenient scapegoat as she would be, it is a fallacy for me to like rely on that as my excuse. Ouch. Did you guys ever play with people back in the day? And I died 69 times, by the way. I got an achievement for it. Did you guys ever play video games with people back in the day where anytime something not flattering happened to them in a game, they couldn't help but make up excuses? Because, I mean, I know that's like a stereotype. Somebody being like, oh, this controller's garbage. Or the game's unbalanced. Like, you know, that kind of shit. Like, that's the stereotype. And surely, like, oh, it's just a stereotype. People aren't actually like that. But no, bro, I think all of us have had some kind of experience with someone like that in our lives. Where they were like, they always had some kind of excuse. There was always something. Oh, the game's lagging. No, the game's my game was lagging. Oh, my mouse. Something's wrong with my mouse, you guys. Like, bro, it's like, it's fine. No, we're not judging you for getting got in a video game. It's not that deep, but like there was like this impulse to be like, oh, it's not me, I promise. It's not my lack of gamer skill. It's Bloody Celeste. It's like it's Celeste without jumping, for one thing. And Celeste is a game that is only a little bit about jumping. You know, there's a small amount of jumping in Celeste, per my knowledge of the game. So yeah, yeah, actually, I guess that's the thing. I know that using Celeste as any sort of, like, oh god, comparison point for a platformer is tricky, because I've never played Celeste, but apparently it is really something special. Apparently it's like really a slick-ass game. So yeah, it's a game that I really ought to try out at some point. But yeah, I realized that like any 2D platformer, and then being like, oh, it's just like Celeste, like I realize it's kind of like taking any sort of 3D combat game and being like, it's stuff like Dark Souls. Elgaso knows I love that joke. That some people don't joke about, some people say earnestly. It's really the Dark Souls of, you know, whatever thing it is. So it's like, what was it? It was Monster Hunter, the newest Monster Hunter game. People are like, wow, it's just like Dark Souls. They really are borrowing from Dark Souls here. And then it's like, bro, this is what Monster Hunter has been for years. Where the hell have you been? Oh my god. So anyway, yeah, so I recognize for people that have played Celeste, they might see this and go, this is nothing like that game. What are you talking about? But like, yeah, just the presentation, the music, the graphics. Like, for one, I know what they're getting at here. Look at my ping. Yeah, the ping. Yeah, especially for multiplayer games. Yeah, the game was lagging. This game's netcode is garbage. That was always the thing too. It wasn't even like, oh, there's like a hardware failure or the internet's being weird. It was always, that was one that I would always hear. It was always like, this fucking game is garbage, bro. It's fucking netcode. These fucking devs. You know, like, blaming the developers. These fucking developers, bro. They need to fix their fucking game, bro. Fix their fucking netcode. That was always a big one, too. The Dark Souls. Yo, Gossip beat me to it. There we go. Oh, gosh, let's jump into the portal. That's a problem. The portal was busted. We had to activate it first. Yeah. Because right now, the portal's already open. Ooh. On that thing, yeah. So we just jump into the portal when it's open. But yeah, that was the thing. When the portal was empty, it's like we have to get the little blue soul fellas. What's this? It looks like it's breakable. It's not. I will go an angle. Whoops, too much of an angle. There we go. Can I just land on top of that thing like a cool fella? That'd be really cool. Oh, I should have committed. Should have full committed. Alright, I think if I just go in this angle. There we go. Is backseating... Oh, do you like that voice crack, by the way? Like the little voice crack is backseating. Is backseating allowed? I would say I'm down for suggestions or like tips. Especially if you see something where it's like, oh, Alex, you could probably make your life easier. If you see something that you think I might not have seen, that I might not have noticed. So yeah, definitely want the little soul fella. What I could do is just break a little spot here. And then just kind of get back up here. I don't know, this is a little bit dangerous, doing like a blind jump like this. Not sure where it's gonna land me. Whoop! Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe it'd be better if I, actually got high enough to land on the ledge that I made for myself. A touchy subject at times. Yeah, which is fair. Yeah, my general policy about like backseating and that kind of thing, and apologies to those of you who've been around for a while that have heard me say this, because I'm sure this is very well trodden territory here. I'm just gonna do one of these. There we go. Now I can kind of see what's up. Oh, too much. Is this enough? Yes, it is. But there might have been more. It looked like there might have been more there. But yeah, the general gist is, yeah, if you see something that you think I'm just fucking up, or that I'm missing, or even better, if there's a mechanic that I've forgotten about that you think I need a reminder of, mechanical stuff especially, It's like, oh, Alex, remember, you can do this, this, this. Sometimes I legitimately forget. So, like, if you're watching me do something and you're like, man, Alex would be a much happier individual if he knew about blank, blank, blank. Reset. If he knew such and such existed or was reminded that such and such existed, and you're like, oh my gosh, this would make a better viewing experience, Alex would be happier, that kind of shit. Like, yeah, that's... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck, that's okay. We'll do it again. Just to show off. Show off how cool of a gamer we are. Yeah, like in those instances, especially if you're like, yeah, viewers would appreciate this. Alex, you'll feel better. Like, you know, if everybody's life would be made better by me being known about a thing, then yeah, by all means, feel free to let me know. The only real thing that I really request is no spoilers for like story stuff. But yeah, mechanical stuff, I would say generally speaking, it's something that I'm very much down for. So this is a weird one because I don't know which portal is the real Slim Shady. Let's see what's over here. Another oh, I'm just gonna fall on the spikes. I'm gonna assume that the harder to get portals are the ones you want. That the low-hanging fruits are probably less bueno, and that I probably want to go over here. Let's see if that's correct. Oh, I need one more though. Heck. All right. Oh, fuck. I'm not dead. Okay, now I'm dead. There's a second fella, so sometimes there's 2 shards. Sometimes it takes more than one to shart myself. Yeah, repeats the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Causes you or anyone else pain, yeah. Yeah, again, apologies. I know the regulars have heard me talk about this, but I know of streamers that say no backseating ever, ever, ever. Like, you know, never, ever in a million years, no backseating. No matter how miserable they are, no matter how many times they might ask out loud, oh, fuck, what's the solution? Or what's the blah, blah, blah? You know, that, like, because sometimes we're thinking out loud, we might ask out loud to ourselves, oh, man, I wonder what the answer is here. Oh, we gotta go fast, don't we? Yeah, we gotta go fast. There we go. Woo! I went too fast. Oh, man. Although that was... I think that's like the fucking strat, man. Okay, that was too much. Okay, I keep, like, hecking the bounce a little bit. I think that's the strat that we have to kind of, like... I think I gotta go a little bit... Or aim a little bit higher for the second time. Woo! Okay, now, okay, I see it now. I see now that the momentum, when you're moving even, not so much when you're flying through the air, but also when you're moving, does carry over. That's huge. That's a really cool heads up to know about. Look at that. That's really cool. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, I try not to be so... Anything down here? I try not to be so absolutist. Can I shoot through the portals? I cannot. I try to be... Like, I try to allow for some wiggle room, so yeah. Because, I mean, I get the frustration that some streamers have, where sometimes, you know, a little bit of backseating can go a long way, and sometimes it's too heavy-handed. Like, sometimes it's, like, too much. But at the same time, yeah, I recognize that... And just to confirm, yeah, that's death. That's instant death, and I can't shoot a thing through it. Like, a lot of us have, like, you know, been screwed in some way by some kind of unpleasant backseating experience. So I understand why some people might have heavier policies around that kind of thing. And I'm not here to judge it. I'm not trying to say that, like, oh, it's bad to have a policy like that. It's just something that I don't personally agree with. Because, yeah, I find that as a viewer, when I think about it from a viewer's perspective, the time I've been watching somebody, the struggle over and over, and they're shutting out any and all attempts of the chat, trying to just give a nudge, not even like tell them a solution, but nudge them, I can tell you that shit gets exhausting. And it's like, nah, bro, like, life is too short, man. Life's too short to just have that kind of misery constantly. And it makes viewers frustrated, it makes people leave. It's like, nah, this ain't it. You know, my ideal goal as a streamer is to be someone who is entertaining. What is C? C is... What am I doing? Oh, I can look. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I can, like, see. That's really nice. I can see. I can see what's happening. What's happening? All right, so I got to get to this portal down here. That's really nice. Because earlier, we were making some blind jumps, and I remember thinking, like, ooh, I don't know how I feel about this. Doesn't have to be so blind anymore. Ouch. So yeah, so no, I'm 100% with you guys. Yeah, Elgaso. Let's ask a question. Right, yeah. That's for some people. They have a safe word, so to speak. They have a safe word, which is not a bad way to do it. I think having like they'll say like pineapple or potato or like an odd word that is not typically part of your lexicon. Oh, too far, too hot for the pepper. So yeah, because like Elgaso said, sometimes, and I'm guilty of this, I will like ask myself a question as part of my thinking process, not necessarily expecting an answer. It's just a thing that some of us do sometimes. There we go. Yeah, and again, everyone's different. Everyone's situation is different, or you know how they want to run the show. But yeah, I think a lot about from the perspective of what do I like to see when I'm a viewer in someone else's stream, and like what kinds of things drive me up the fucking wall. And yeah, that is very much one of them. Somebody clearly struggling, especially like when you can tell the streamer's getting pissed off or frustrated, and the audience is getting frustrated because they see a solution or they see what's wrong, but they know they can't say anything, or maybe even someone does say something and they get timed out. It makes everyone just kind of uncomfortable. So it's like, yeah, if I'm doing something that is making people unhappy or miserable, it needs to be corrected. My goal is to be entertaining. My goal is not like, oh man, I need to be perfect and this needs to be a 100% like sterile playthrough with no other consideration. Also, I have a doggy. I got this Bond dog, my sweet girl. Yeah, it's like this is not a pristine playing in a vacuum situation. I wouldn't be streaming if I didn't want, you know, some kind of interaction. Like that's the whole point, obviously. So, and again, I guess it just comes down to like personal philosophies about streaming content creation. For some people, it's you know, less about, oh, I want interaction, and more about, oh, I want people to see what I'm doing. And for people that are like really good at video games, you know, the people that have like who are very good and their skill set makes them interesting to watch, it makes perfect sense. For somebody like myself who is, well, as we just saw here, whoops, who is yeah, I like to think I'm extremely average. You know, very average, maybe less than average sometimes. Maybe. There we go. I don't know if I have enough that I bring to the table by my skill alone. It's like, no, I need more than just my skill alone. It's like I need it. Well, okay, I'm assuming I have to go fast. Is that correct? Do I have to go fast? Out of that other portal? Not necessarily. I don't necessarily have to go fast. If I wanted to be a speedrunner and get a good time, yes. But yeah, it's not all about momentum. So I can be a little bit silly. I can be a silly little guy, but I don't have to be going like crazy fast here. Because yeah, when I saw this, I was like, oh, do I have to build up speed and go and like fucking shoot off at the speed of light? And the answer is no. But anyway, yeah, it's like, oh fuck. But yeah, it's like a question of, yeah, what kind of streamer do you want to be? Because there are people that are shockingly good at video games, and that's why people watch them. People don't watch Shroud because he's like super community oriented. I think I've watched Shroud a little bit. He seems like an alright guy. Like he's startlingly good at video games. Like he is a very, very good professional video game player, like esports player. He's like a fucking wizard. But people don't necessarily watch him because, yeah, he's like super community oriented and is like, and you know, is super personable. I think personality wise, he's like pretty cool, but yeah, his main thing is that he is very good at games, and he doesn't have to like do any sort of community stuff. He doesn't have to have interaction. He's that good at what he does, and that's enough. Whereas somebody like myself, who is, you know, maybe I'm being too cautious, too optimistic by saying very average. Whoops. But yeah, it's like, no, it's like that's not what keeps people here. People don't come here for pro plays, and if they are here for pro plays, they're going to be sorely disappointed by what they see. So yeah, it just kind of comes down to that philosophy, like, you know, and that kind of age-old, and I would say hard to answer question, what makes a streamer interesting, or how do you become interesting? What makes you like interesting to watch as a streamer? Because I think some people get the wrong idea. They think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna stream myself play video games, and that's it. Like people will flock, people will come to here for that. I will play video games. They will want to see me play, and that will be interesting. And the reality is that there's a lot of people where their whole shtick is, oh yeah, I play video games and people watch. It's like, okay, how do you differentiate yourself with the, I don't know, hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people that do the exact same shit? You know, it's not like this isn't 2010 where somebody streaming themselves playing video games is a novel concept. You need something else, whether that be hopefully fun personality or super good like video game skills or a good community focus or something. You need something to bring to the table, or else, you know, the reality is you'll just kind of get lost in the noise, unfortunately. So anyway, something I've thought about a lot for sure. Halls of Torment, a lot of backseating. Halls of Torment will be interesting because I very much will accept, you know, nudges, and I'll accept, you know, advice and whatnot. But there will also be times where I will say, especially if there's a new thing, I'll say to myself and I'll say to others, I'm gonna pick the new thing because I don't know what it does. I want to see it, because it'll be like Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac, that was a recurring issue where I would see a new thing, I'd go, oh boy, a new thing. And somebody who would have like 1,000 hours in Binding of Isaac would say, Alex, what are you doing? You're ruining the run. And I would go, herp derp, this new thing, it looks shiny. And it would probably kill the run. But I would say out loud and to myself and to others, well, I wanted to see what it did, and there's no way to know without just fucking trying it. So yeah, that will inevitably happen with Halls of Torment, where I'll be like, what's this cool thing? And somebody will be like, no, Alex, what are you doing? Now, the nice thing about Halls of Torment is that it's a survivor-like. So, you know, Binding of Isaac, you know, a run can go for like, you know, a couple hours maybe, if not longer, depending on the circumstance. Halls of Torment, I understand at least, is a survivor-like, and it's meant to be like shorter bite-sized chunks, that kind of thing. So it's less of a deal breaker if a run dies, because you're expected to kind of die quickly and die often. And, you know, these things don't take hundreds of hours, or well, not hundreds, but a couple hours. These things take like 20 minutes. So losing a run in Halls of Torment is less of an issue, less of a deal breaker compared to Isaac, at least per my loose understanding of survivor likes. Which is to say, I have a well-trodden amount of experience with survivor likes, being that I've played a whole one of them. And we played it for a couple hours last week, but yeah, I didn't play it very long. So yeah, so I'm not exactly an expert. Binding of Isaac, yeah, use this build, use this. Yeah, I understand that Vampire Survivors is not like a fully solved game necessarily, but my understanding is that that game. Ooh, let's see what the pearl takes us. Oh, that's nice. You have to work your way all the way back. That's nice. Yeah, my understanding with Vampire Survivors is it's not a solved game per se, but there is an established meta where, yeah, like some items you're best to avoid in most circumstances. Some items are like a sure win. I realize the DLC packs, you know, the expansions in DLC has switched that around a little bit, so now it's not like, you know, quite as cut and dry, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Halls of Torment had something similar, where it's like, yes, generally speaking, you want to focus on this, less of this, more of this, that kind of thing, and it's like more, there's a meta that you probably ought to stick with. There'll be a lot of death, 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes max, I'm guessing, which is fine. And I think that's where a game like that really excels, is its quick bite-sized nature. So I'm all about it. I'm all for it. Alright, so there's one more, and it's gonna be the one at the bottom. We save the best for last. And hopefully the easiest for last, maybe? I mean, I think as long as I don't just fall into the spikes like a dumbass. I try my darndest. And again, I'm not trying to go for fast, I'm just trying to go for survivability. Okay. It took forever, obviously, but... So yeah, if anybody knew this game and was a speedrunner for this game, they would probably be experiencing horrible anguish watching my slow ass. But you know, it ain't all about going fast. It's all about having a good time, and you know, getting through the levels with as few deaths as possible, but not necessarily with as little time as possible. Okay. Definitely want to try to get the lost soul if I have the wherewithal to do so. I take the top path. I'm kind of planning my moves accordingly. I think... Yeah, there's a number of options here at my disposal. I'm trying to break that one. See, I'm thinking if I drop down... It's tricky because when you're dropping down, I think it's harder to reverse back up, whereas if you're jumping upwards, it's easier to, like, kind of bounce off of that momentum. So, I don't know if I'm the most confident about dropping down and picking it back up, but I'll try it. There we go. We got there. All right, I was a little bit nervous, but we got there. I have no idea what these lost souls are for. I have no idea what the ice keys are for. All I know is we're gaming. The name of this level is Jump King, and that makes me nervous. I've actually never played Jump King, but I've watched other people play it. Game looks fucking stressful. AF. As AF, but... Whoops. Should I just reset? Nah, fuck that. I ain't punking out like that. Mama didn't raise no chump. Whoops. Although the amount of... Okay, now I am resetting. Yeah, the amount of traversable platforms is diminishing mostly rapidly. There we go. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Got a portal over here. Oh, we're not dead. We're not dead yet. There we go. We got there. We got there. So... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is a tall level. Oh, doggy. Woo, doggy. All right. We gotta work it out for us. I'm gonna get to this side because I think that's gonna be the gamer move. There we go. There we go. There as well. All right, we're making it happen. We're making the dream work. Okay. Is that gonna be enough? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I didn't see like a portal at the end. We got an achievement for completing World 1. Look at that! We're so cool! So now, sure enough, includes a few extra levels. I don't know if I had to guess. Yeah, there probably were bonus levels in these others. We got Lost Souls, which is great. Almost all of them. Which means there's probably... Oh yeah, in fact, this confirms that there are indeed more extra levels here. Bonus levels. I'm not the kind of person that, like, I've got to get every single secret, and I'm not going to allow myself to go on. Like, that's not exactly my concern here. So what I will do is... Oh, I was thinking maybe, like, yeah, can I, kind of, like, cash in the souls? I guess it doesn't work that way, necessarily. I think the idea is we just go to the top left next. If I drop down here... Yeah, it's all very locked, so that's probably, like, the... I don't know if there's a final boss in this game, but final area. Let's check out the next world then. How's that sound? Oops. I'm liking the game a lot so far. It's pretty cool, and I like to think I'm kind of getting the hang of the basic controls and the basic gist of the game, that kind of thing. I'll be curious to see what other... Hold on, does this kill me? Is it... Okay. Oh, they respawn, though! Oh, look at that! They do respawn. Good to know. And you will get telefragged by the blocks. See, I like to think I'm doing a decent job of getting the hang of the, like, you know, the basic controls. Fuck. But, yeah, there's gonna be gimmicks and mechanics and themes to these levels that will definitely get weirder and scarier, at least in some ways. The replenishing, the regenerating blocks is something that I'm going to really appreciate, I think, and also things that will make me very scared, also, I think. So, in a realm of extremes, there we go. Something I'm trying to embrace. And also, again, I think this would... Actually, hold on, there's green on the top there. Okay, I was thinking maybe that would be like a... that like, kind of string of green blocks on the top there. I wondered if maybe that was going to lead to something fancy, like an extra portal for those extra worlds, extra levels. Because, yeah, it's nice if I can find them, but not the end of the world if I don't see all of them. There's Bonnie girl. Hi, sweet dog. I took her out on a WALK a little bit earlier, by the way. If you're thinking to yourself, Alex, you monster, why are you not giving her lovies? Oh my god, she just like smacked. Hold on. She just smacked her paw on the screen, or not on the screen, on the mouse. Actually, that's okay. I was trying to bring this up anyway. She's like very happy and very. Actually, if you're thinking to yourself, Alex, you monster, why are you not giving your doggy lovies? Look how neglected she is. She's clearly so neglected and so sad, right? You're just so neglected and sad. I'll have you know, I took her out on a very good WALK. We went to the exterior premises. She had a very nice time. She was a very good girl. It's also very hot out. It's very hot out. But yeah, we were out for about 20-30 minutes. It was very nice. And that was, how long have I been live? About an hour. That was about an hour and a half ago. So don't believe her lies. If the look on her face says, oh, that is clearly a dog who's gotten zero attention all day, do not be deceived, my friend. Do not be deceived by this precious little doggy face. Right, sweetie. Such a good doggy. She's such a sweetie. But also, you're also a little shit or something. You're also a little sassy girl. You're a little sassy pants. And sweet girl. She says, I need more lovies. I need more lovies. It's never enough. It's never enough lovies. I need more. Yes. That's how you know she's really gotten comfortable here. She's really settled in. We got her in early March, so now we're you know, past the 3-month mark. They say 3 months is like the time when you first adopt a dog. 3 months is like the time after which they're really fully decompressed and they're fully comfortable. And yeah, the fact that she's like openly hitting us with the sass like that, you know, she's being sassy, she's being like goofy and shit like that, it's sometimes annoying, but it's a sign that she's comfortable with us. So it's like she's fully, you know, she's here, like she's ours, and or rather we are hers. She's adopted us, I guess. She's a good doggy. No, we really love Bonnie. She's a really good dog, and I'm very glad we got her. Hey, what's up, Silver? And she's a good doggy. She's a good doggy girl. Not a day goes by I don't think about my little buddy. I miss Dexter every single day, but we lucked out. We got a good puppers. I miss Dexter so much. He was such a sweet little buddy, and he was my guy. He was my little guy for 12 years, 11 and a half years. That's a long time. You know, I would always say selfishly I had so much time with him, but it's never enough. You know, it's never enough when you have to say goodbye to a little sweetie buddy, But no, we really like that. Bonnie's a really good dog. So I'm you know, it's always a bummer. It's always a bummer when a pet passes away, but like it's the end of an era, but it can also be the beginning of a new era. And this is a really good one right now. We got a good doggy. Good doggy dog. I saw the eyes. Look at that in the background there. So spooky. Oops. I was gonna say, I panicked. Oh fuck! I was like, I kind of panicked there. I was like, oh Jesus! Trying to bounce my way around the arrows and also around the projectiles or the platforms. I'm kind of surprised that I got killed not by the projectiles but by the fucking platforms regenerating on top of me. That was not at all what I thought that would be the biggest threat to my safety, my national security. Whoop. So it's like it's more impressive if I get got by the regenerating walls and not the projectiles. There we go. Dog of 15. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dolph. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Dude, it's hard, man. It's hard, Dolph. Yeah. It's a grieving process. Just like, I mean, to me, it's just like losing a family member. You know, it is a thing to grieve. And like, yeah, there are days or like there's moments where like I'll see something and I'll think of them and I'll be like, ugh, just fucking the heartstrings, man. And that was back in November. That was, you know, that was 8 months ago, which is a long time. I think it's a long time ago, and it still hurts, you know, all these months later. But like, yeah, that's how the grieving process goes. It is a non-linear journey, and that's just part of the process. Especially like for you, Dolph, 15 years. That's a long fucking time. Oh, I got a little parachute. It's kind of fun. It's not a jump, is it? No, it's just a slow fall. But yeah, it's a long time. And because it was a long time, yeah, it takes a long time to like unpack and really, you know, digest, like really work through. And yeah, like, you know, in my case, it was 11 and a half years with Dexter. it was a long time. He lived for, you know, he lived till he was 15. I had him for the vast majority of that amount of time. So, you know, he had a good, long, healthy life, or happy life at least. And yeah, even at the end, I think he was, you know, he definitely had a litany of health issues. And that, you know, that's what ultimately took him, of course. But that's going to happen when you're 15 years old. That's what is it, 15 times 7? I mean, that's, well, I think, yeah, that's got to be in the triple digits. If we're, you know, going by, like, human years equivalent. So, yeah, to say that he was unhealthy at the end it's probably a misnomer. It's that, no, he was just old. 15 years as a dog that's ancient, you know. I think most people would agree that is up there for sure. So now, oh, Bonnie's back. Hi, it's me, doggy. Hello, Bonnie. She says, I need more lovies. Like I said, she's clearly been neglected. This poor thing. This poor doggy. That day I was not. Yeah, I feel you, Dolph. I feel you. It's awful. It's awful having to say goodbye to a buddy, whether it be a cat or a dog. Or I'm such a softie. You know, when I was like inconsolable when my pet rabbit Finster passed away when I was in was it high school? No, it was after. It was actually still in college. I was in college when he passed away. Yeah, I had a pet rabbit for a number of years. And yeah, I was grief-stricken when he passed, because, all right, I gotta pause, because Bonnie wants more lovies. Yeah, I was grief-stricken when my rabbit passed away, and you know, I'm such a softie. I just love animals. I just love any kind of small little fuzzy or furry thing. That includes you, Bonnie. That's right. So yeah, like, really any kind of pet that passes away, it fucking sucks, man. It sucks, and like, yeah, the only way out of that kind of thing is through it, as they say. You know, it's like the only way to get over a grieving pet is to, you know, is to deal with it, and everyone's process for that is different, obviously. But yeah, if what it takes is to just fucking wallow for a bit, like, yeah, whatever, you know, whatever you got to do, it's taking time for yourself. That's the thing, and not just ignoring it, because Dexter, he passed away the day before Thanksgiving. And that was, you know, unpleasant. In the weird, fucked up way, it was good that he passed away. Well, I'm not saying it wasn't good that he passed away, but I'm glad he passed away before Thanksgiving and not like. Well, I'll say it this way. In retrospect, I recognize that it would have been awful for something to have happened while we were gone, because we were going to be hanging out with family. And we did. It's not that we were going to. We did hang out with family the next day, you know, for Thanksgiving, obviously. And we weren't like going to be out of town. We weren't going to be gone for hours and hours. And then we were gone for a couple hours. I would have felt awful if, you know, we come back after being gone for a couple hours and something would have happened while I wasn't there. You know, so it's like, on the one hand, let's be real, there's never a good time. There's never a good time for something like that to happen, but there are certainly worse times for it. So, on the one hand, yeah, it was a bummer that it happened the day before Thanksgiving, because it ultimately meant, like, you know, in my family, I love them to death and they mean well, but, like, you all would probably understand how that goes. You go through something like that, it's like, it's heartbreaking and it's a bummer, and you just want to get through it. And again, I guess everyone's process is different, but for me, it's like, yeah, I don't necessarily want to like wallow with other people, you know, through it necessarily. It's like, I just want to like, I want to get, it's a personal thing, you know. It's like, I want to get through it. I want to, I don't necessarily internalize, but I'm more of an introspective person when it comes to grieving. I don't necessarily need to like just, you know, dump on people. You know, I kind of rather, I don't want to necessarily be alone with my thoughts fully, but like, I don't know, I need alone time to decompress and to unpack things. And if the very next day I'm surrounded by family and everybody's saying, "Oh, Alex, I'm so sorry, he was such a sweet doggy," like, it was hard to keep it together. And I kept it together, but like, that was an endurance. That was an endurance challenge. That the very next day. So, but again, the other option would have been for, yeah, potentially something to have happened while I was gone. I would have felt awful at that point. Gotta give them all the love. Snakes, I mean, I'll say this much. The only kind of animal I have actual antagonism towards, if any of my college buddies are with me or are listening in right now, you already know what I'm about to say. But if there's any animals against which I have antagonism, It's motherfucking Canadian geese. And that's probably not all that much of a hot take. I think most people are understandably not the biggest fans of Canadian geese. But yeah, for those of us... Is it a timer? Oh, the ticking was the stuff disappearing. That's not a timer. Yeah, for those of us who went to my alma mater, you knew we had Canadian geese everywhere, and they would attack students because they're very territorial. They would just openly attack students. Even if you would give them a wide berth, they would hiss at you, they'd chase you, and if you injured one, it was an exorbitant fee. Super expensive if you okay, I could have landed that. Super exorbitant fee if you like attack one or hit one with your car, or like, you know, if you basically fight back. It's yeah, it's not a good time. Was not a good time, rather. Oh shit. Wonder if I should keep the party going here. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Shit. Because I think I need to keep the parachute. So anyway, so that is why I have less than nice things to say about Canadian geese, especially because, yeah, they were menaces in our college campus. Just constant menaces. And again, we were prevented from doing anything to defend ourselves. So all you would have to do is just hope to the Lord Almighty that you could just not see them, or if you do have to see them, and if they're in your path, give them a wide enough berth, even if it means you're going to be late for class. It was just not worth it. And they were everywhere. They would shit all over the fucking sidewalks. I mean, just very unpleasant creatures. They're like, the one thing I'll say about Canadian geese is that, like, their little baby goslings are their baby Ryan goslings are kind of cute looking when they're babies, but when they're fully grown, they turn into fucking demons. So yeah, I have very sympathetic feelings towards most of God's creatures on this green earth, but I have everyone has their limits, and Canadian geese are my goddamn limits. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan. Goose game, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think there are other kinds of geese that are actually kind of chill. Because I've seen like videos of other kind of geese being like kind of nice, or at least being kind of cute, and not being, you know, fucking harbingers of Satan incarnate. So I don't think all geese flavors are created equal. I think there's some that are pretty chill. Because I think ducks can be nice, and I think mallards can be cool. Like, I think some of them are, like, other kind of waterfowl are fine. But fucking Canadian geese, man. It's weird because, you know, this is the stereotype of Canadians being so nice. My theory is that if the people are nice, it's because the Canadian geese has slurped all the menace and violence and anger out of them, and it's like all concentrated in that one species, whereas everything else about Canada is nice and pleasant and chill. Fucking geese, man. I think snakes are nice. Well, except, you know, okay, maybe not vipers, maybe not fucking, you know, boa constrictors, you know, the scary thing, but like corn snakes, fucking, I don't know, like just the harmless little fellas, they're fine. I'm mildly arachnophobic, but I think like jumping spiders are kind of cool, and like, I don't know, I tend to be, there's not a lot of creatures that I think are like, ew, gross, or like, ew, get that away from me. Generally, it's like, oh, that can be nice, that can be cute. Woo, we're going fast, and I'm eating ass. Oh, fuck, too much ass got ate. Let's see how many jumps I gotta do. Let's kind of map this out versus just throwing my balls to the wind here. We got Corey in the house, by the way. Corey is one of my college buddies. Corey remembers that shit all too well, I'm sure. In fact, you did grad school as well, so you had more of it than I did, Corey. So there are geese here that are not blistering assholes. I did not know you were in Colorado, Corey. That's exciting. My oldest brother and his family used to live in Colorado, and it was always so nice going to visit because it's fucking beautiful out there. But I haven't been since he moved. But that sounds awesome, man. And yeah, I'm not surprised that, like, there are geese that are not Canadian geese that are actually pretty chill. I mean, I'm sure with any kind of waterfowl or just creature in general, if you fuck with their nest or if you, like, get on their turf, they will get territorial and be not nice towards you. But I don't know, man, those fucking Canadian geese, they were just so unnecessarily angry. Portland. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I know you were in Portland for a while there. Well, I mean, Colorado is fucking great. I've never been to Portland, but yeah, I've spent a lot of time in Denver and Boulder, and I don't know in what part of Colorado you are, but yeah, I have only good things to say about about the place in general. All right, I want to hit that switch right there. Oh, we can just slap it. I thought I had to like walk up on it, but now look at this. There's an issue, and I can't untap it. What if I go over to it? Nope. Okay, so it's a one-time thing. So it's like I need that to go down. Oh, but maybe that's it. I got the little parachutey boy. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. I think you just gotta go fast. Gotta outrun. Actually, it's not as hard. Not as hard as I thought it'd be, especially with the parachute. You gotta bounce through that shit. Yeah, we got Lauren over on TikTok. What's up, Lauren? That's our friend. That's the fiance to our friend Adam. This is joined in right as I said I was eating ass. Well, hold on. What did I think? Knowing me, I probably said go fast, eat ass. That's probably something I said. Jumping spiders. The jumping. Oh Jesus, yeah. That's a nightmare, Dolphcrim. Absolutely. Surrounded by 10,000. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it too, Corey. Like, on the one hand, they were absolutely harbingers of Satan, but on the other hand, like you said, that many people, is it any wonder that there were problems? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe like the geese are an easy thing to blame, but maybe it just comes down to like the local laws making it such a problem to like standing in the way of moving their nests around or something. Because I think that was the problem. Like, they were like, nobody was allowed to fuck with them. So since they had set up at the campus, the geese had set up their nests in the campus, we couldn't, like, nothing could be done about them. So yeah, it was like everybody's hands were kind of tied. It just made it awkward. I'm assuming when I hit the switch, by the way, it's gonna unleash that side first. So I have to jump around the arrows, and it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get real weird here. So I have to jump around. Up. I was gonna say I need to land on something. So I have to survive. Shucks. I guess what I could do is I could try to like jump off the wall here. Oh, okay, not enough. I was thinking maybe if I just like jump off the wall. Shit. How fast can I throw? Pretty fast. There's really no cooldown necessarily. No implicit cooldown. Yeah, it's like, can I just kind of like pop off the wall a little bit? Seems like there's a limit. Seems like there's a limit, and you can't just bounce forever. Oh, yeah, so that's gonna be a little bit tricky. Maybe like hanging around here. This is gonna be tough, but we can do it. I have full confidence. Maybe. I have some amount of full confidence. I keep shooting at too sharp of an angle. I need to dull my angles. That's actually a not bad pattern. Let's go more to the left. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I'm kind of playing with fire here. Getting too close. Oh, I'm scary. Oh, go this way. Oh, is it open? It's open. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's scary. We got there. It's a scary one. House of the Dragon. Oh shit, hell yeah, Lauren. So yeah, again, Lauren's one of our she's a friend of mine, an IRL friend of mine. She's over on TikTok right now. And yeah, she says they're about to watch the new House of the Dragon. I will say nothing other than I fucking loved this week's episode. So I enjoyed myself a lot. Speaking of which, I neglected to post a picture to the Discord server. I keep telling myself I need to go back and post a picture to this, but Gracie and I attended a watch party for the second episode of the season of House of the Dragon with one of her friends from high school and college, and it was he had a really nice time, and everybody like brought some kind of dish that was inspired or themed around House of the Dragon in some way, and Gracie made some, you know what, I'm not even gonna say what she made, I'll just say she made something that was very delicious. And also, if you watch the first episode of the second season, she made it inspired by something extremely fucked up and morbid, and everybody agreed it was the best. It was the best, like, dish. I don't want to say the best dish, but it was like the most delightful dish of the night. And I'll post a picture about it to the Discord server so that anybody could see. So it's yeah, it's quite the time. It was quite the time, and yeah, so I'll post a picture of that in the Discord server. And yeah, that was fun. That was a fun time. Yeah, that was good. Now it's up Unstable. We are playing a really cool little platforming game called Splodey, and we're gonna jump over to another game called Blood in a little bit, and that game looks really slick. I'm gonna try to get this lost so I can do it. Okay, not like that. I'm gonna try to get the lost soul. Okay, not if I die at the exact same place twice in a row. Okay. Oop. And then... Oh, right. I have to actually jump off of a wall. Small detail. I gotta plan ahead. Fuck. Okay, I'm getting impatient. There we go. There we go. I was gonna say, can I continue to get this again? Because that's gonna be the... Oh, I was there, man. I was there, Gandalf, 500 years ago. Or whatever the quote is, 400 years ago, 500 years ago. Lauren says they're behind, yeah, one episode. Yeah, I love this week's episode of House of the Dragon. It's weird because I never did watch the original Game of Thrones series, and it's not from a lack of interest. It's not that I was like being like, oh, her show looks dumb. I think the show looked awesome. For one thing, I never had an HBO subscription back in the day, so that for one thing made it tricky. Nor did I have anybody with the hookup, if you catch my drift. So anyway, I never watched it back in the day, and Gracie has watched all of it except for the last season. And it's not that she avoided the last season because she'd heard it was bad, she just never got around to it. But she doesn't really have much interest in rewatching it, and I never watch things by myself or solo. So darn it. So yeah, so I never watched Game of Thrones, and I really ought to. I think even, I know a lot of people say, Alex, the last season is garbage. I'm under the impression that the first like so many seasons are still pretty cool. So yeah, it's something I want to experience at some point. Or if nothing else, even if like I don't know, I'm one of those weird fucking weirdos that would even watch the bad episodes, the bad seasons, just so that I could like have my own opinion on it. You know, I'm one of those assholes where if someone says like, oh, thing bad, I don't want to say it makes me want to watch it more or like experience it more, but it makes me think like, you know, maybe I should have my own opinion on it versus just like assuming necessarily. Because there we go. Because yeah, there have been times where I might like something more, at least, than like what I was originally thinking. Like trying to think if there's a good like an easy example I can just kind of use. I can just throw out. But like I feel like there are times where I might experience something, a game or a movie or a TV show, and people had told me to avoid it, and then I play it or I watch it or I experience it, and I go, okay, well, I see where they were coming from. At the same time, there are merits. You know, there are merits. It's not as one-sided necessarily as some might think. So anyway, so it'd be something I'd like to go for at some point. Okay, this is not. It's once you get that rhythm, it's not too bad. Going down. Yeah, okay, I say it's not too bad right before I die. For anybody curious or anybody who is just joining, this is, again, it's called Splodey. Really cool little precision platformer game. Oh, fuck. I thought I had dropped down. Precision platformer game, but it is a platformer game without a jump button. So instead of jumps, all I can do is throw little exploding potions. I'm like a little alchemist fella, little potion fella. The little lad, I believe, is our guy's name. We're the little lad. Fuck, I landed on the arrow. So we throw these potions around. That's how we propel ourselves forward. So instead of a jump button, there you're just propelling yourself with stuff. Oh, fuckles, chuckles and fuckles. Whoa, shit. Okay, we're good. Just don't fuck it up, Alex. Don't fuck it up. There we go. No pressure, but don't fuck it up, Alex. This is the second world, by the way, so I don't know how many worlds are in this game, but it would not surprise me if this game gets fucking bananas up the ass crazy later. Like, it's already tough at times, but it's not ridiculous. I'm assuming it will get ridiculous at some point later. Really cool stuff, yeah. 5 and 6, not great. And you didn't like 7? Okay, yeah. Yeah, most people that I have talked to say, like, the first 7 are worth watching, at least. But yeah, of course, everyone hates on 8. And I don't know the details. Actually, well, I'll say this much about Game of Thrones. I've never watched... actually, no, I think Gracie did show me the very first episode, like, 5 years ago. And I liked it, and I was like, I want to keep watching more. And she was like, I don't know if I want to go through this all, you know, go through the whole thing all over again. It was, for her, it was like, I'm not sure if I'm feeling this to watch it all again. But I was like, yeah, I want to watch more. So I've seen one and only one episode of Game of Thrones, and I liked it. But I've only seen the very first episode. But what I'll also say is I know a bunch of the spoilers. I don't know all of them, obviously. I don't know everything that happens. Come on, can I do it? Can I salvage this? Oh, I was like, can I say this? I remember. Again, apologies, because some of you have probably heard me talk about this before, and I don't want to sound too much like a broken record. More than I already am. It's too close to the middle there. But, I know of a number of spoilers from Game of Thrones, having never watched anything more than the very first episode. Fuck. But I remember when the show was popping off, and it was super popular, and everybody would watch it. When would it go live? On Sundays, I think? So, like, Game of Thrones Sundays was, like, always a big thing with, like, a bunch of my friends in my friend group. And I never watched it, but I knew of some characters. Like, I knew some character names. I knew of, like, some of the memes. And, you know, you'd kind of, like, piece together context for these things after a while. I wonder if could I just go... Ah, fucking hell, this is tough. So anyway, with, like, very, very loose knowledge, every once in a while, something big would happen. Something big, something like... some kind of oh fuck moment would happen. And inevitably, some people would think they were being really clever. And they would, like a hashtag would start trending. A hashtag would start trending. Some kind of thing would get posted that, you know, was mysterious and kind of nebulous. But a lot of times, if you had, like, very cursory knowledge about a character's name, or some kind of character motivation, or some kind of just theme with the show, you could very easily piece together what had happened based on, again, just a hashtag, or like a catchphrase, or just some kind of, like, some kind of little call out, some kind of little reference to something. Like, it was meant to be a if you know, you know, but those kinds of posts were way more spoilery than I think people realize. So I already know a lot of things that have happened because I have some friends that would just parrot that shit mindlessly. Oh, and yeah, we made it. And not realize, like, oh, that's a huge fucking spoiler, and you just fucking ruined it for everybody that, you know, maybe they didn't watch the episode the minute it posted, because I think the episodes had posted, like, 9 p.m. Central or something like that. Like, sometimes it was kind of late, so for the people that had to go to bed early, wake up the next day, you know, they would have to go through potentially a full, like, I don't know, 12, 15, 17 hours or so with the episode being out but not being watchable yet. So that always kind of bummed me out that people would just kind of blatantly post what they thought were clever spoiler-free references, but at least to somebody like myself, it was very obvious to kind of piece together what had happened. That always kind of bummed me out. So there's a number of big things that I know that happened, but so much of shows like Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon are all about, like, those interesting little character interactions, those subtle nuances, those kind of winking moments where a character, like, they say something, but what they mean is something else, and, like, the significance of certain interactions and certain moments. I don't know. There's a lot of subtlety there which I appreciate. So anyway, so I'm liking House of the Dragon a lot so far. I'm just kind of fucking ranting. I'm just yammering. Although that's kind of nice about playing a game like this, because you know, for a lot of the games we play, if it's like a narrative thing or some kind of there you go, like a narrative thing or something where it, like, kind of demands your full attention, I can just kind of, you know, fuck around and and talk other nerdy shit in the background while we're just playing the game. I'm assuming is there more to the left? I don't think that there is. Whoops. I was gonna say I need that wall. I need that shit. Also, I've heard the books are extraordinary. Yeah, I've heard they're very good. Yeah. Not quite 1-to-1 with the right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard they're dense. I've heard they're dense, but very good. I've heard they're very, very good. Thank you for the heads up on that, Corey. Oh, I needed that. I needed the thingy. Yeah, I need the parachute to last longer. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I need to go a little bit later. I'm going real slow. I think I need to go faster. Unfortunate. That's okay. Oh, go back. Go back. Now, the one thing I do like about this game, or I'm sorry, the one thing I wish we had in this game was the thing that little, what was it, Super Meat Boy had, where after you complete a level, it shows you all of your failed attempts, all recorded and overlaid on top of each other, so you see dozens, maybe even hundreds of failing little fellas getting hit by the grinders, falling off the ledge, that kind of thing, and then one little fella succeeds and makes it to the end. I want to see that. I want to see the one success fella make it when everyone else before him has failed. I want to see like a bunch of like little buddies just get fucking got. Whereas our guy here manages to make it happen. Oh, I dropped the thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I don't need it. Oh, no, I do need it. Okay, never mind. I forgot. I need to, like... I definitely need the parachutes for the slow falling. Fuck. And also, it's a lot easier to kind of juggle in the air, so to speak. Like this. Yeah, it's like it's easier to kind of maintain and climb through the air and descend easy and kind of juggle yourself. Whereas if there is no parachute, it's a lot harder to kind of maintain like that. Alright, what's going on here? So there's... Oh, okay, to the right. That makes sense. There is a lost soul. So far, I've gotten every soul that I've seen, but I know I haven't gotten all of them, so to speak. There's some secret levels at them. This level's gonna be pretty wild. The good news is there's no crystals that we need. We just gotta get to the end, ultimately. If we can get the soul along the way, great. If not, we'll see. The books do not have boobs, you're not wrong. Or if there are boobs in the books, they're described, probably. So there's textual boobs. What about pickle, Corey? What about full pickle? I'm hoping that there's just an ASCII penis in one of the books. You just turn the page and there's just an ASCII dick just right there in your face. I mean, I guess they could do the same. There's other ASCII parts of the presentation if they really wanted to be classy about it. So, I don't know. Well, you know, I can dream, can't I? Oh shit! All right, off to a good start. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, I guess how do you make that actually? Because there's no Sorry, that was the wrong button. There's no parachute yet. There's a parachute later. Oh, I see. You have to jump up the... Yeah. I think we can do it. Ouch. Oh. Shucks. I think you need that momentum. I might have to abandon this particular lost soul. God damn it. You have to wait a second. There we go. You have to... Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Like, I think you have to basically jump over that thing. Unless I can get on top of this, but I don't think that's really happened. Damn. Yeah, it's like, I want to get set up to make the jump over there. I think I just gotta... Fuck. I think I have to stay closer to the ground. Fuck. Yeah, this is a tough one. Is there another way I could get up to that thing? Yeah, it's like there's no other walls to bounce off of. What I could potentially do... You know what? No, I think I do see an option. I think I just gotta get over to that side fast. Ouch. The faster the better. Ouch. There's definitely a middle ground, a happy medium with jumps and whatnot, with like making jumps across here. to get over this first line of arrows, but below the second line, like that. Oh, that was it. That was it. Fuck. Yeah. Basically, if I jump off the ground and then ricochet off the upper wall, kind of at a nice, pleasant upwards angle. So I'll try this for a bit, but at the same time, if it's clear that this is taking a billion years, it's not worth it. Fuck. Because that's the thing, like, yeah, the fact that you have to take like a moment, a meowment. Oh yeah, and you lose the momentum. That's. Oh man, yeah, that might not be worth it, bud. Might not be worth it. Because my original thought was, I could jump off this guy, off that platform there, especially when you got this really dope-ass momentum. But yeah, it's hard to do that in such a way that doesn't have you get too high and get got by the arrows. Every fucking time, yeah. Because I would need to land on that platform. Oh, there we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Can I just go? Ah, yeah. All right, this is gonna be tough. I'll try it a bit. I'll try it a bit, but it's very easy for this thing to... Oh, we have Shayna now. Okay, well, that's gonna make it even harder. It is gonna be one of those where I might have to say fuck it and just go the vanilla route. We'll try it a little bit more. Oh, I gotta reset. Yeah, I hesitated for a second. Having Shayna, it's nothing personal. It's just you sometimes get in the way a little bit. And also, when you're here, my cat allergies get a little bit silly. So, you know, we're making it tricky for ourselves. I lost my momentum. Oh fuck. Yeah. So I'll try this a little bit, but I'm not gonna spend hours on it because that would be unwise. Ouch. And also, I do want to make sure to leave time for blood later tonight as well. The game blood, not just you know, I'm not referring to like some kind of weird ritual that involves the blood of the innocent or anything like that. I mean the game called Blood. It's actually spelled out #BLUD. I want to make sure I leave time for that because that game looks really fun. Yeah, it's like if you can do this whole thing without losing momentum like that, if you can get this whole thing without losing momentum like that, because then you lose precious seconds trying to get... Oh yeah, like that really hurts. That really hurts, and it kind of fucks you. My I think I need I'm in a weird position here. My keyboard has about 6 keys on the keyboard that need replacing, or keycaps on the keyboard that need replacing. And I've looked it up, and buying an individual keycap is shockingly expensive. It was like for individual keycaps, at least when I was looking online, for this particular keyboard, they were way more than I thought they would be necessary. So I'm like, I guess what I could do is like maybe buy just a full set. But I'm worried because like the keys that are fucking out are the obvious ones. S, R, A. Actually, no, my D key, my D is starting to break. That's never a good time when the D is breaking. So the keys that need replacing will need to get replaced eventually as well. So it's like I could buy like a full set, which would save me money overall, but in like some number of months or maybe years, I'll be in the same situation. Those keycaps need to be replaced again. I guess I could just like pick a different letter or a different key and put it there. It'd be nice if I could get like 5 S's and 5 R's and 5 D's and 5 E, you know, with the keys that are fucking out. If I get several of them, because those are the ones that are going out. But yeah, I was shocked by how expensive they are. So anyway, so yeah, I'm in a weird position with my keyboard. Shit. Alright, so anyway. Chucks. Not bad. Actually, not great, but not bad. Ooh, yeah, alright. I think I might be getting... Okay, yeah, my R key keeps popping off the second I press R to reset. So I think we're getting to the fuck it point with this challenge, with this extra bit of the challenge here. Yeah, it's just the amount of time it takes to go back, it's just not worth it. Actually, that's not bad. It's tricky because like I don't know of a better way to do this. The other approach that I was at first thinking was to try to land on this platform here. Yeah, that's the thing. How do you land on that platform? Like this, and then go over it, but I don't think we can get enough heights to get over that thing. Yeah, and you get sniped by those arrows. So you gotta stay pretty low. Yeah, I do not see a convenient option that lends itself to like, oh yes, here's like an obvious way to do it. The best option that I see is, yeah, staying fairly low to the ground and trying your darndest to not like lose your momentum on the way. Oh yeah, I guess you kind of have to though, because yeah, you kind of end up too far. Yeah, so I say fuck that lost soul. I don't think it's happening. I'm abandoning that lost soul. It shall remain lost to the ages. Now we are well into the triple digits. I think that's across the lifetime of the game. I don't think that's just for tonight. I think that's like in general. Oh, too low. Too low to ground. I needed that parachute. And that's the thing too. Once you get past a certain point, then you're kind of ahead of the game. Yeah, so it's like if you get here, almost like once you kind of get some momentum, it's really easy to get ahead of the curve there. That's not too bad. Oh, I need to go faster. Yeah. Now, see, now I'm getting hopeful again. I'm getting optimistic. Somebody needs to like take me down a peg. I'm getting too optimistic here. Something needs to like ruin my faith in myself and or humanity. Did somebody like just say something to like make me feel awful and make me have less hope for the world, and or at least hope for myself as a person and as a gamer? Oh, I jumped over it. I fucking jumped over it. Fucking hell. More like snob it. I do probably come off as a snob sometimes. It's true. It's probably true. Okay, thank you, Corey. I've now been cut down to size, which is not easy to do because I'm already pretty short. So being, you know, made even smaller is impressive. Nitro says you're an uncool weirdo. Says Nitro. I mean, you're not wrong. Good to see you, Nitro. She says I'm trying here. I'm trying here, man. I'm trying my darndest. It's good to see you, Nitro. Appreciate the effort, Nitro. There was... I feel like this came up not too long ago, where it's like, all right, time to be mean, and then it's like, but I don't want to. It makes me feel sad. Time to play the evil person in a video game. And then it's like, but being evil makes me sad. I don't want to be mean. I want to be nice. Can't I just make everybody happy? They say that video games are an escapism. Are a form of escapism, and that it's, you know, some games, fuck, I jumped over it. It's like a power fantasy thing. It's a power fantasy. It's like, oh yeah, there's no way this would happen in real life. It's like, yes, my power fantasy is to make everyone happy. That's my unrealistic power fantasy. Is to be nice all the time and make everybody happy and do all the side quests and make everyone my friend and save the day. Like that's the ultimate fantasy. So like any kind of thing where it's like, all right, time to be the bad guy. I'm gonna do a villain. Fuck, I keep jumping over that thing. I want to be a villain. And I want to do an all-villain run in, I don't know, Oblivion or Skyrim or those are probably bad examples, but like some kind of moral choice video game where you're doing all the bad things. And then, yeah, it comes down to it and you're like, but this makes me sad. Dying is not good for your health. I mean, you're probably not wrong. I've died how many times? Over 300. Probably not wrong. Undertale. Well, you know what? I have not played Undertale, but I know enough about Undertale to know that it has a number of those kinds of things that make you sad. Based on certain flavors of playthroughs of the game. That's actually a good setup right there. There we go. There we go. Is this it? Nope. Not. Oh, fuck. I almost had it. If I could have gotten a few more jumps off, it would have been okay. But yeah, I've never played Undertale, but I know enough to know that certain things you have to do in that game for certain kinds of runs will break your heart. If you're wondering why I'm paused in the game, it's because I have to take the R key that pops off and reset it. That's why. Because if I press the R key while the game is unpaused, it will reset the run. Or the current run. Fuck! Yeah, I think I need to, if I'm trying for that lost soul, I need one more boost me forward move. Because I can never get the jump off once I drop down. By the time I drop down, it's too late. Fuck, yeah. Yeah, once you lose all your momentum, if I hit that one little sad square, that little cube of sadness there, then that is unfortunately, you know, a deal breaker. Like then I don't think there's any coming back from that. Making everybody happy. Well, isn't the whole thing about certain runs of that game is that there's another way to play it, which is to say you do the opposite of make everyone happy? Man, how do I manage to go over it every time? Right, like I said, I'm just gonna ignore it. This is getting silly. Oh shit. Well, look how much time I have. Look how much time I have if I just ignore that wholesale. Darky. It's weird because the keycap itself doesn't show... Oh, no, it is cracking. I do see it. Yeah, the keycap itself is cracking. I can see it. So, yes, that's going to be another one to replace. But, yeah, I feel like I have so much extra time if I just ignore all that shit. Like, look how much time I have. I have a billion years to myself. Oh, except it's still not enough, and I can still easily fuck it up. Yeah, now, that's a game I do want to play at some point. The only downside with streaming Undertale is I've heard that streaming it is kind of unpleasant, so I'd probably play it off stream. I understand that if someone is doing, especially a blind playthrough of Undertale, maybe it's not as bad as it used to be, but there was a point in time where, yeah, if you were streaming a first ever playthrough of the game, it was like pretty much guaranteed that you were gonna be faced with some pretty unpleasant people who would delight in, like, ruin the game for you, basically. There was one guy I was following for a while. I watch him from time to time. He was doing an Undertale stream, and I didn't see it firsthand because I didn't watch into streams because, again, I haven't played it myself. But he had muted certain words, or his mod had muted certain words because, like, they were clearly like, oh, if someone is talking about this early in the game, it means they're trying to spoil something. So they muted certain words from his chat, and a couple of things. They had taken quite a few precautions. Oh, fucking yeah! That's the goddamn parachute. Gosh, we're going so fast. So anyway, they had taken a lot of precautions, and it worked for a while. But like about an hour into the stream, there was somebody who subscribed, and they followed, subscribed, and cheered bits with a screen name that was a massive spoiler to the game. So somebody went out of their way to make a screen name, like a fresh account, make a screen name that is a spoiler for the game, and they realized they couldn't chat in his chat, but like a subscription message or a donation message or like the follow notification, like those kinds of things were a way around it. So it's like, apparently, and I remember here, I didn't see it firsthand, but I remember hearing about it, and the general consensus was, oh yeah, that happens. That's gonna, if you play that game on stream, people will be fucking weird about it. It's a shame because I think 99% of the people that are into Undertale, or that I guess don't like Undertale, are completely normal, but there's like this very weird and very loud and very uncomfortable like faction of people that either, like I said, they either like the game or they hate the game, and they delight in like ruining it for others. It's very bizarre. Oh, I need to jump. All right, because I'm gonna die. So yeah, so anyway, that's a lot of words to say. If I ever play the game, it would be off stream, just because, yeah, I don't want any part of that, obviously. Ouch. There we go. Now there is a lost... Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go through it just so we can get the completion. I'm gonna see if I can get that, though, because that one makes me think it's doable. 'Cause, yeah, once we had sworn off... Once we had sworn off of that, the lost soul we were stuck on earlier. Once I'd sworn off from that, we were off to the races, of course, but... Alright. So we're up here. Oh no, too much, fuck! Too much fuck, I hate it when that happens. Too much fuck, not enough... Shit, I don't know. The fandom scares me. Like I said, it's I believe in my heart of hearts that most people are not fucking weird and are normal. And I know like the stereotype of like the super fan that's like weird and socially inept and just is all over the place. Like I know the stereotype, and I probably embody that stereotype sometimes, if not a lot, with certain things. But no, I do believe that most people are like get it, and most people like want other people to enjoy the game and have a nice time, and aren't gonna fucking be weird about like spamming spoilers and shit like that. Oh, can I come up? All right, you know what? Let's try again. Let's just land it and try again. Okay, not like that. Fuck, I'm dead. So yeah, it's like I don't believe at all like, oh yeah, the fandom's fucking, you know, impossible or just a bunch of lunatics. Like that'd be awfully convenient if like the full community for some kind of fandom was just all rabid fucking weirdos. But it's always that like that very small but very vocal minority that kind of like weirdos that ruins it and gives it a bad reputation. Actually, I probably could have just dropped down instead of resetting. Like this. Jump up. Okay. And again. It's like there's definitely a like a rhythm to establish. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So we have it up here. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's land and try again. No need to risk it for the bit. Oh, biscuit. Yeah, it's a shame. And again, oh, how did I not die there? I feel like I went right up against the spikes. Maybe it's less bad if you're going up versus falling down upon them. And like I said, it's like we've all been in that situation where you're into something and you recognize it has like a less than ideal reputation, and people assume the worst. Or you're worried rather that people will assume the worst because of an association with a certain fandom. No, it's not all like that, man. People are usually people are chill. Usually. Ended up enjoying it a lot. Yeah, exactly, Silver. Like it's a bummer because it causes this negative association when it doesn't need to be negative, and it's usually unearned. Well, unfair. It's unfairly earned usually because again, it's just the small number of shitters that ruin it for the rest of us. That's a good point, Corey. I forgot about Homestuck. And I guess you really can't forget about Homestuck if you're talking about Undertale, because yes, there is a significant overlap. He says there's a lot of troubled folks. What a delightfully specific and like entertaining term to use, and you're probably not wrong, Corey. You're probably not wrong. Troubled folks. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do. Ooh, yeah, let's just drop back down. I kind of found that, yeah, there's like a vertical, just kind of like just spam kind of directly up once you've got that parachute, and it kind of is enough to get you where you need to go. Whoops. Very intense, yeah, intense people. Corey is speaking from experience, or maybe not experience, but like seeing it firsthand. Not experiencing it, or definitely not being part of it, but like, yeah, I think we both are kind of, you know when you see it, and yeah, that makes perfect sense. Corey, I kind of forgot that, yeah, you went into not Undertale, but the Homestuck rabbit hole, and emerged. You emerged unscathed and still a very sociably normal, rational adult, but I think you have witnessed not everybody emerging unscathingly. Fuck, that's a hard one, man. It's like I need more vertical. I need more vertical so I can bounce off the other wall. Majority good, but yes, the weird ones can sometimes be the loudest and make everybody else the uncomfiest. Man, this one right here is the tricky one. And again, you'll have to like clear it with enough upwards, enough verticality to get past that first layer of spikes, and I guess just kind of bounce off that same wall. I can't help but just feel inclined to wall jump, go bop 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 bop, like ping pong back and forth. Like, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And it feels not normal to be bouncing off the same wall, but I think after a certain point, that's what we have to do here. Also, I think I need to do what I was doing earlier, where I, like... It's weird, because, like, I need to, like, do that bounce faster. Oh, yeah. Because I think doing it faster gets you more of a... It lets you kind of take advantage of the momentum a little bit easier. That upwards momentum. Yeah, I don't know. That's tricky. This is a tricky one for sure. They've spaced it to be tricky for sure. But yeah, like that, we're able to get fairly consistently. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I should have stuck to it. I should have committed. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, we need like a good... Ooh, yeah, that's too much shit. That's too much shit. I'm dead. Oh, like that's what I want. That's what I want to happen up above, like some kind of big jump like that. Oops. Oh, crap. What's with the Holland? Yeah, I noticed those two little bunny things there. I hear Gracie, by the way, she's home. That's unfortunate. I mean, not terribly surprising based on how you describe it, Corey. It's unfortunate because you would think that somebody... You would hope, Brad. You would hope that... Oh, look at that. Am I fucking gaming? Look at that. There we go, baby. All I needed was to step away for a second, and now we in there, baby. Yeah, just on the Homestuck thing, you would hope, think or hope, that somebody... Ooh, too fast. Too hot for the pepper there. You would hope that, like, somebody reading Homestuck or like, you know, experiencing the story, seeing the characters and seeing what they're all about, you would hope somebody wouldn't get the wrong impression. Look at that. We're just consistently making that jump like it's no problemo. We're out here gaming. I want to check over here real quick because I could see this being like ooh, is there something sneaky? There's no sneaky secrets over there. But yeah, the idea of someone getting the wrong idea, the wrong impression from, yeah, a character motivation, getting the wrong idea. It's a shame that people got the wrong idea with those kinds of characters, Corey. To me, it sounds very similar to the kinds of phenomena we saw with the Joker movie and Mad Men, when people would see a reprehensible character and go, wow, that's my new personality now. He's just like me, for real, for real. It's like, no, you're not supposed to want to be the Joker. You're not supposed to want to be Don Draper. These are not good people. Like, there are aspects of them that are cool and interesting, but they are not people that you wish to emulate. So the idea of people just getting the wrong fucking idea is like, oh my fucking god. It's to say it's frustrating is probably a understatement. Had a similar vibe, yeah. I think it just comes down to, like, again, just people getting the wrong ideas. Oh, I jumped too early. Getting the wrong ideas about a character. Like, no, this is not a thing to lionize or a thing to strive for. This is like, we're not showing this character and making them interesting because we think they're enviable or emulatable. Like, they can be interesting, yes, but yeah, this is not a good thing. I'm gonna wait. Those do their thing. There we go. Yeah, so it's a shame that some folks cannot make that distinction or struggle to make that distinction. Is that gonna be enough? It will be enough, yes. That wasn't too bad. That lost soul was so much easier to get than the one from earlier. So it's interesting how some lost souls, the difficulty of acquiring those lost souls is not a linear progression. Sometimes there'll be the ones earlier on will be easier. Sometimes the ones later on will be easier. There we go. Now, oh, let me just walk into the spikes. Okay, good to know. Turns out if you just walk into spikes, it doesn't feel great. Okay. And then what's up here? The lost soul up top. Doesn't seem too bad, right? I mean, I can't possibly embarrass myself that bad, can I? There we go. Let those respawn. Oh, okay. All right. So this will take a minute. It won't be that bad, I don't think. That. There we go. Oh, shit. That's okay. Try it again. We can take it slow. There's no rush. No rush. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I got blasted. And they like clipped the top of my head. Telefrag the top of my head, which conveniently enough probably still had some of my brain in it, so not terribly surprising. Guess I could do this. I'm gonna like go fast and eat just a little bit of ass. Snack on ass, you know, maybe not a full ass meal, full ass snack, if you will. Now I need both of these, presumably. Oh, we'll wait. There's no rush. There's no rush. We got all the other fun trinkets. We'll just wait here. There we go. Those respawn. Okay. So from here on out, we are home free. Just don't fuck it up, Alex. Yeah, didn't fuck it up. There we go. Can you control the velocity of the angle? You've probably noticed, like, it's one of those games where there's no jump button per se. All we have is the potions we throw, and you can like implicitly control, like, maybe not so much the velocity of the throw, but you can definitely control the velocity implicitly. You can control at least the, oh fucking hell, you can control the velocity, or influence. You can, that's the word. You can influence the velocity of how far it throws you based on the angle. Okay, I'm gonna wait. But yeah, but not directly. It's all about, there we go. It's all about the proximity of your character. If you are moving when the explosion goes off, it's all about getting the right angle and the right timing down. So yeah, it's a very unique system that I enjoy a lot, but it's a little tricky, honestly. There's no Rush. Being told on, yeah, that Rush doesn't exist. Well, unfortunately, Rush, the band, I mean, they're inactive. I mean, their music exists, but they are not, they have retired. So in a sense, that is correct. Rush, unfortunately, does not exist. But of course, we have this wonderful catalog of music that they've left behind. So even if they're not active at this exact moment, they're still out here, which is nice. I think I need that. Oh, shit. What if I can just do this? Yeah. I don't know if I need to do it twice. Oh shit. I wonder if I was supposed to keep this thing both times. I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay. I think yeah, I definitely need that. I definitely need it all the way through. I don't know if I'm supposed to hit all those things. Fuck. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't want to hit the walls. I want to make sure that we're clearing it. Oh, too much. Or too far away, rather. I've never spit. Yeah. I mean, you know, being told any kind of disparaging news about Rush, the band, would be unpleasant. But yeah, the band did call it quits, unfortunately, after Neil Peart passed away. And I don't blame them. I mean, that's a tough one to come back from. So that's a tough one to come back from, because, I mean, yes, there are drummers that, you know, that can play the songs, that can hit the right notes, but, you know, he was such an integral part of that band. Pretty sure he wrote almost all their lyrics. I think he was their primary lyricist. So, yeah, to say that he was a significant part of their sound is a huge understatement. That momentum. I need it. I need that shit. There we go. No, I need it. I need that to land. Maybe I don't need it. Maybe I can just kind of fucking... There we go. Nope. There we go. There we go. Oh, shit. Again, I'm assuming I have to hit both of these switches. I don't know if that's true, but I'm assuming I gotta hit them both. God damn it. Not angle downwards when I'm bouncing off the wall like that. We go up. Shit. We're good. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think I'm almost certain that I need to keep the parachute. Oh, this is tough. This is, of course, a longer level. Thing too. I guess there's nothing like preventing me from just spamming the shit. So long as I can't like hit the switch multiple times and toggle it multiple times. Okay, this is a little bit scary because I don't know what else. Ooh, hopefully that's okay. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, hopefully it's okay. You know what? Here, I'm actually going to do some research here. Let's see if it's safe. Once I get to this point, can I go without the parachute? I think the answer... Ooh. That's scary. It's scary to go without it. You do have to hit all the switches, all 5 switches. Yeah, doing this part without a parachute would be tough, but not impossible. Oh, but there's spikes at the bottom. Yeah. Now, you need the parachute all the way through. It's a shame there's no other opportunity to pick one up. Yeah, so when I get to this point, yeah, there's going to be a temptation to just try to, like, shoot all the platforms, and that would smack me around too much. I think what I'll need to do is hug the right wall, kind of do that, like, right wall hug, just climb up the wall with the bombs like I was doing earlier, and then once I get to this top right corner, shoot it against the wall, launch me as far to the left as possible, and then I think I'm pretty much home free by that point. So, try that. So yeah, this kind of climbing, just boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that kind of maneuver right there. Can I go up? I was gonna say, I need to hit the switch. There we go. Ooh, I was gonna say, I need these to not break as well, for that matter. I'm at least a little bit encouraged. This is my second time in a row, I think, getting to this point. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't want to get hit by those things. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're good. A little scary. So, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Hug to the right. Kind of climb up. Oh, fuck. All right, well, this is going to be tricky. I mean, we'll try it, but I'm going to have crackerjack timing. To have crackerjack timing to bounce, I think, from the leftmost wall. Oh, yeah, that's not it. That's not it. So, yeah, it's easiest, if possible, if I keep the parachute. It's not impossible without the parachute, but it makes my life a lot easier if I can maintain it. Oh, go up. We're on the spikes, that works too. We can get this. We can get this. I'm fully convinced. This is doable. This is not... Oh, it's not impossible. It's only the second world in the game. There's probably at least 3 or 4. So this is not even close to the end, I'm all but certain. Yep. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Trying to get the right setup there. There we go. We're gaming. We're doing good. We're doing good. Trying to stay in the middle in this little section here because it's easy to get kind of jostled around. Woo! Oh, too much, yeah. I'm gonna have to, like, go up and kind of full commit here. I don't love this. I don't love this. There we go. We got it. Oh, fuck. Go up, 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 up. Yep, okay. Woo, scary. Woo, so scary. Stressful. All right, so stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, Stan. Up, 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 up. Oh, I'm bouncing off the side more than I'm expecting. Shit. Ooh, I need to go up. Oh, fuck, I lost the thing. Okay, I'm not giving up, though. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm not giving up, but I'm also not succeeding. Yeah, keeping the parachute for that part. I don't think it's a must-have, but damn it, if you can manage it, it sure makes it a lot easier. Okay. We're holding it on. We're holding on to it. This seems like pretty consistent, which is good. I was thinking, I hesitated. I shouldn't have hesitated. That little switch over, there's a lot of ways to do it. And honestly, maybe what I should do is just trust that I'm able to get up with enough momentum where I don't need to switch over to the left side. That, like, I have enough momentum to clear it. Like, I never think that I can't. I never think that I'm about to pull it off, so I have, like, you know, low faith that the jump from the other direction is gonna be enough, but maybe, you know, owe me a little faith. Maybe I need to, yeah, right, like that, right, like right there. I keep thinking like, oh, I'm here, but I think I really need to bounce off the wall like that. All right, so once again, stick to the plan. Right, and then, yeah, kind of like, it's like a weird angle. I'm surprised that it's kind of shooting me to the right, like, or to the left, that is. Okay, there we go. I think there must be, like, a collision point That can happen. That can happen at least. We good? We're good. Whew, tough level. I think there's a collision point off of, like, directly off of the switches that can sometimes launch you in other directions, because it's not like a flat wall necessarily. I think there's technically a ledge that can collide with the switches themselves, and I think that's what was throwing me off there, but we got there. And that did beat the level, or the world, that is. This game is very good. That was 25 levels. We didn't get any, in the second world that is, we didn't get any of the bonus levels unlocked, unfortunately. I'm guessing these, what was it? The yellow highlighted areas. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say, I wonder how you know what's a level that has a secret area in it. Maybe it's always in the multiples of 5. I'm gonna do a quick, excuse me, I'm gonna do a quick kind of looky-loo here. See if there's like any obvious instances, like any walls that we could kind of look at that might have a secret in them. I don't see anything over here. It'd be awfully convenient if that was the case. What if I jump over here? Nothing? Nah, okay, maybe not. So, yeah, what I was wondering is if the bonus levels are always the multiple of 5s, which would be awfully convenient. Also, I wonder why it's gold. Is that because I like did a good job with the time or something? I wonder why it has that. Yeah, any mention about the number of levels? Yeah, this little gold. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a indication of I did something either really cool or, yeah, leaderboards. Global. Okay, well, it's definitely not a global thing for sure. Amongst friends, I'm probably the only person in my friend group that has this game. So I guess, I guess, sure, I'm at the top of the boards in that sense. Yeah, so we're only in the 1,348th place for that level, so I'm not sure why it's yellow. I'm not sure, or maybe, oh wait, here we go. Maybe it's because we're in the top 1,000? Okay, not there. Yes, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the gold bar signifies there. But somehow we got 2, you can see up there in the top left corner, we got 2 gold little orbs. I think that means maybe worlds completed. We've completed 2 worlds. I want to see what's up there, but I don't even know how to get up there. It's not a good sign if I can't even reach that platform. Yeah, that's okay. I also wonder what's over in these walls. As this one has... It's not a skull. What am I looking at? It's got one little orb thing. So I don't know if that's the orange ones or something else. I don't know how to use the keys. Yeah, right click. C. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, space. Nothing seems to kind of activate anything. A little bit over on this side. With this does specify skulls. All right, so we can go into here at least. I don't know if we spent them or if it's just you need so many to pass. What's this? Ding. Oh. I used the lost souls for something. What did that do? A little fella came out. Hold on. What's up here? Can I cosmeticify my fella? Oh, I can. That's kind of cool. So default Cyclops. So 1 eye. So that's it so far. Potion color pink. That's the only option right now. So I can give myself a 1 eyeball, which is fun. I can use, I guess, a single... Again, I don't exactly know how I get the orange orbs, but I guess we can spend either 10 or I guess just 1. The sign is to be believed in the vending machine. Will this give me a new potion color? Maybe. Spend... Oh, okay, the first one is cheap. The other one costs 10. I think, would we have gotten one of those things in the overworld that I just didn't really consider? How do we get the orange fellas? I guess there's probably other ways to do it. But anyway, so now we have cyan. So I'll take that. I like how, if this feels like Portal, I like how the color of the potion overwrites the existing color of the potion on the walls, which is kind of fun. Can I spend more of these things? I'm guessing they... Okay, I can be a chicken fella. Oh, and sure enough, I am spending the skulls. So I can now be a chicken fella. I'll be a little clucker, a mother clucker, with my cyan orbs. And I think if I go down here, oh, okay. I thought this was. Oh, it's the number of keys. I see. I thought this was the number of skull things you needed to get through here. It's just the number of keys. So presumably there's 20 total, or 18, I guess, because that's 9. Oh no, it's 8. So all right, so 16. Okay, so 16 total. So yeah, so there's 16 total across the board. Once you have, I'm guessing, all of them, you could go down there to catch them all in to get something. I got a little guy, like another little fella. What's the other little fella that I just unlocked? I'm kind of curious. Baldy. Oh, okay, I like the Baldy one. I do like that as well. I like that one, but I think the chicken is, at least for the time being, the superior choice here. Well, so this was Splodey. I think we're going to switch over to the other game now. We're going to switch over to Blood. So we're going to switch gears here, but this was really fun. I really like this a lot, and I think I will play this again at some point in the future. We got a few other games to, well, a few. I have several other games that I want to go back for, including some games like Crypt. Fuck, what was it? Not Crypt Master. Fuck, I forgot the name of it, but the really cool Necromancer fighting roguelike game. Corpse Keeper. There we go. Corpse Keeper. That game was really cool. I definitely want to play more of that. There's definitely other things I want to go back for, but this was really cool, and I would like to try this again. Play more of it in the future for sure. This is kind of a little first look at it, and this was really fun. So again, it's called Splodey. I'm really impressed by how they made the movement feel pretty comfortable. Like, pretty comfortable. It takes some getting used to for sure, but it is far from... It doesn't take a ton of adjustment, especially if you've played a lot of something like Super Meat Boy or even Celeste. I was really impressed with that, so that was really good. So that's Splodey, and it was good.